In the Antarctic Ocean, 28 men aboard a ship were trapped for months in millions of ice. After 7 months, a loud noise came from beneath the ship, and it suddenly tilted, as if something had pushed it from below. What happened next shocked everyone. Friends, we create these videos with a lot of hard work. Your small support, a simple subscribe, means a lot to us. Now, let's start video. Dear viewers, Antarctica is a place where waves rise like buildings, winds hit 100 kilometers per hour, and icy water freezes blood. Was deadly even for modern ships. But 117 years ago, when ships and technology were weak, a team of 28 men survived here for 2 years. This became the greatest survival story of all time. Their leader, explorer Sir Ernest Shackleton, had failed twice before in reaching Antarctica. In 1914, he planned to cross the continent on foot, the Imperial Trans-Antarctic Expedition. To find a fearless crew, he posted a famous ad, "Men wanted for hazardous journey." Despite World War I, Britain allowed the mission. Shackleton bought a specially built wooden ship, Endurance, and on August 8, 1914, the journey began. After months of travel, Endurance entered the Weddell Sea with 28 men and 50 dogs. But on January 18, 1915, the ship got trapped in 18-foot-thick ice, just 130 kilometers before the destination. For weeks, the crew tried to cut through ice, but the ship barely moved. Winter arrived, and Endurance became their frozen home. They passed time with discipline, games, discussions, and routine work, hoping the ice would free them. But in April, the pressure increased. Ice layers began crushing the ship. On July 14, a loud crack tilted the ship and broke its rudder. By October, after 9 months of frozen, the ship was breaking apart as ice squeezed it. Water began leaking in. On October 27, Shackleton ordered everyone to abandon ship. Supplies, dogs, and lifeboats were moved onto the ice as Endurance slowly sank. The crew then attempted to walk toward Paulet Island, 550 kilometers away. For months, they drifted on ice sheets, hunting penguins and seals to survive. Conditions worsened so much that they eventually had to kill their dogs. Their ice floe drifted instead toward Elephant Island. After surviving freezing storms, they finally reached land, touching solid ground for the first time in 16 months. But Elephant Island was barren, with no hope of rescue. Shackleton decided to sail 1,300 kilometers to South Georgia Island in a small lifeboat, an almost impossible route with 90-foot waves and freezing temperatures. After 16 days, he reached the wrong side of the island and then crossed 4,000-foot mountains on foot to reach a whaling station. After 3 days of rest, Shackleton tried multiple times to rescue the men left on Elephant Island. Finally, on August 30, 1916, he reached them and found all 22 alive. He had left England on August 8, 1914, and after 2 years and 22 days, brought everyone home safely. Though he never completed his mission, this survival story earned him unmatched respect. 107 years later, in 2022, Endurance was found 3,000 meters deep, still perfectly preserved. Friends, we put a lot of hard work into making these videos. If you want to support us, please subscribe to the channel.